So this is a topic that's going to break the internet. If you've been living under a rock, you had Atlanta versus the Saints, and the Saints completely blew them boys out. And what happened was the Saints end up getting the interception. They are up 41-17, remember, against their number one rivals. And their head coach told them to take a knee on the 1 yard line, but Jameis Winston, the backup quarterback, asked the team, what y'all want to do? And Jamal Williams, who was on my Detroit Lions last year, broke Barry Sanders' touchdown record, has been not getting opportunities in New Orleans. They said, let's go ahead and run and get a touchdown. So look.
There's a lot of factors that cause you to not.
So they did that play. Just literally did that play. Got in a touchdown, right? Got in end zone. So at the end of the game, you have Atlanta head coach is completely pissed off from running up to score. So they are.
That Dennis Allen scored a touchdown at the end. He is hot. He said, what are you doing? And he's going at Dennis Allen.
So he's pissed off. He go up to the coach like, you did some BS. You're running up to score. He's completely cussing him out. And you like, all right, why you running up score? What's going on? They interview Jameis Winston after the game. And this is what Winston said.
Well, I apologize to DA because the play was victory. But I also explained to DA that it was a team decision. And I think when you have a team morale, and I asked the guys, I said, guys, like, what do you want to do? We know how much Jamal means to this team, and I understood from DA's perspective. So I give him that. But DA didn't condone that at all. He didn't. However, we decided as a team to do it, and man, we got an interception to the 1 yard line. So if we would have scored, would it still would have been disrespectful?
Right.
So
Tyron wasn't in on it, was he?
No, Tyron was not in there.
No, I'm just kidding.
So they asked him this, and then a reporter feeling some type of way, and listen to how this interaction go. Would be nice if I had it. It's not playing, but the reporter, actually, let me just refresh this, right? The reporter ended up saying, yo, I believe that was disrespectful of not listening to your head coach, right?
The touchdown.
To go for the touchdown.
Was that something decided on the sideline after the pick, or did you wait till you got out there to do it?
We decided on the field as a team. I mean, we don't regret. Do we regret for scoring 41 points on them? Do you think we regret that?
Well, you do have to play these guys twice a year. That's all I'm saying.
We already played them twice.
I know, but I'm talking about the future. Somebody's got to play these guys twice a year. That's all.
How do you feel about it? Tell me how you feel about it.
Not good.
Why don't you feel good about it?
Because you got to play these guys twice a year.
But what about it makes you not feel good about it?
I just don't. The head coach tells you to kneel it out. You're asking my opinion?
Yes.
I think you should have kneeled it out.
Okay. Well,
I'm just telling you as respectfully as I can. You answer my question as respectfully as you could, and I'm telling you as respectfully as I can that I respectfully disagree with you. That's all.
You disagree with me or the entire team?
Whoever made that decision.
Okay, so you disagree with the entire team. So thank you.
No, I'm just being honest and.
This is wild. Shannon Sharpe just went on his podcast. We're going to break that down. And Shannon Sharpe reacted to it, and he went off. He said Jameis Winston wouldn't be on his team. I wouldn't want him as a teammate. I wouldn't want him on my team. He basically shouldn't be in the NFL for going against his coach decision, right? This is my opinion. I can't wait to see the comments, what y'all think about this. Should have done that, helped out his teammate, or whatever it is. Now, my thing is, you have to think, as a football player, and I played football, you wake up early, you go to sleep late, you play injured, you do practice, You get in games, you don't get in games. You go through this whole process. And as an NFL player, I ain't never been an NFL player. As an NFL player, you are on a losing team or now a team that didn't make the playoffs, right? This is your last game. Some players would never play NFL again on this team. Some players won't be on this team next year. And this is it. It's not like you're trying to keep players healthy or whatever. This is it. You about to be on the couch with me watching these playoffs, right? And he like, yo, I want to get in that end zone and get a touchdown. We just got an interception on a 1 yard. All we need is 1 yard. Let me go ahead and get in there. I'm personally not mad at that decision. Stop it. Like, I'm personally, and it's a rival that you don't like. I'm personally not mad at it. Like, you have, for the people that don't understand, there's a rule of thumb. You don't do that. You just take the knee and, right. So this is what Shannon Sharpe, he went off, and I don't know if I get copyright, but we're going to, actually, let me put it back on like this and listen to some of his argument of what he think about it.
Victory formation is the quarterback takes the snap, he takes a knee.
Right.
The damage has been done. We proved our point. Jameis will never change. This explains why Jameis Winston is not in Tampa. This is why explains why Jameis Winston will never be what people wanted him to be because of this.
Why?
The coach called victory formation. He said it was a team decision. What team? There was no defensive players on the field. The team is a team. So the team is just offense now?
No, I mean the offense that was on the field at the time.
That's
said,
not a team.
We want to get the touchdown for brother.
That's not
for
what
brother
you
Jamal.
see. You see what happens when you go rogue? Now, this explains why Baker Mayfield was basically able to take the same team that Jameis Winston has, same receivers, pretty much the same defense, Levante David, Devin White, Shaq Barrett, a lot of those same players, and make the playoff, and Jameis couldn't.
So I think that don't have anything to do with the context of anything. Jameis Winston was throwing 1 million interceptions. You can say whether he's a good NFL player, a bad NFL player. I don't think that have to do. I just think this is a lack of respect for that head coach. Because if that was Bill Belichick, if this was Andy Reid, you ain't going to go against them. You ain't about to do this. They don't respect that coach. I know as probably a Saints fan, if you're a Saints fan in the chat, do you like that decision? 90% is going to probably say yes. If you're a fan, if you're a teammate, 90% is going to say yes. But coach and staff, like, yes, it do look bad.
Question.
I got an answer.
So you don't agree? You don't like the call that he made?
Had I been on that field when Jameis did that, I'd have jumped off sides on purpose and backed it up. Because there's a difference between winning. See, you see the mindset? That's why Jameis isn't a winner in the NFL. You have a winner's mindset. You have winners. You have losers. It's really simple. The coach said victory. We up 41-17. And because Jamal Williams hadn't had a touchdown. Now, you look, he put his blood, sweat, and tears. So what about week 1? Week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Now, you have to, you got Alvin Kamara over there, and you got a whole different scheme. Yeah, Jamal didn't get no opportunities like that.
So for 17 weeks, he ain't put no blood, sweat, and tears in it.
But
that's why
he hadn't scored. You know what? I don't know the.
Can we take a listen?
I don't
hold on. Let's listen to Jameis. Let's let Jameis explain it himself.
So he shows the clip, but it's funny because he talk about the example, and Shannon Sharpe is right on this example. He's like, okay, Chad, if you tell your kids, hey, yo, me and wife is about to go out, we will be back. And one of your kids say, well, we decided that we want to leave. It was a team collective. How that's going to go? It's not going to go good. Let me find that part.
When times got tough in Tampa, you won't tell the people how he did. Why? Because when it got tough, he did things his own way. Can't win like that. You never can, you never could, you never will. There's a reason why. Everybody say, man, Jameis good. They went out and spent money on Derek Carr. Why, Ocho? Why? Other teams.
Hey, that 30 and 30.
How many games did he cost his team with turnovers?
That 30 and 30, he was slinging that thing. I didn't know you would feel like this about it.
Let me ask you a question. So Ocho says, you know what, guys? Me and your mama going out. Hey, and don't nobody go nowhere. Mm-hmm. And your daughter said, well, we made an executive decision. We made a decision. The other kids wanted to go to the movies or they wanted to go get something to eat.
Right.
How you feel about it, Ocho? You cool with that?
So me and Real, we going out, right?
You said don't leave the house.
Okay, and they decide to leave the house anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got a little issue.
Wow, hold on. No. That's not what you said earlier.
We got a little issue.
He said he made a decision for team morale. She said, my brothers and sisters, I want my brothers and sisters to look at me a certain way and feel a certain type of way about me. So this is what I did. I know what you said, but this is what I did because I'm in charge. Why not?
Wait, you know what? That's a good one right there too. Now you got to have a reason why you did what you did. Why you did what you did? Were your brothers and sisters was hungry? Huh? You gotta remember, I got 11 kids, so it doesn't. It's a whole bunch of different excuses they can come up with.
There ain't no excuses because if you tell your kids that they're not allowed to do something and they do it, there's not an excuse they can give me unless there's a life or death situation. There is no way.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good one. You know, what's funny is I didn't think you would feel that bad about this or feel the way you actually feel, and to hear you say something here. To hear you saying some of the things you're saying, pissed. He don't like that. Like no, I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter, and I said, "Oh man, that's really dope to get young Bull, to get in that little touchdown or whatever it is that whatever the reasoning behind it is."
That man had 17 weeks to get a touchdown.
Yeah, hey, the offense, the way the offense went, it just he wasn't able to get it.
So they have no goal.
So y'all see the differences where it's like, okay. Ocho is like, your teammate, want to get in that end zone, get him in the end zone, the season is over with. Shannon Sharpe is like, look, you have a hierarchy. If you're the backup, you're not a starting quarterback, you're the backup, you don't get to make those decisions and override your coach and do something different. And you made him look bad, you made him get cussed out. Jameson apologized for it. He know he probably won't be in New Orleans. I don't know. What is your thoughts in the comments? Let me know. Was Jameis Winston wrong or was he right? What's your thoughts?